Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Out here riding some sweet Michigan trails. Quick trail report. This is mid-May. Yeah, I know it's a couple months old. Sorry I haven't gotten to editing it, but people in the video keep bothering me. So here we go. 50-inch trail. I think it should be 24-inch. You can ride a four-wheel out here if you want. You're not going to have a good time. Derek's getting his sea legs, getting rolling right there. It's a 15-mile loop. I would just let's just call it a single track loop. It's a 15-mile loop. And we got a big old group, 10 bikes. Super awesome group, fun people, bonders crashing, 2021 YZ250X. What do you want? We're gonna get into the video. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna run this hill again because who doesn't love a good sandy two-stroke hill climb? Yep, good times. 2021 YZ250X out here. Ton of mods done to it. Go over all that in past videos. Comment if you want to know anything more about the bike. And we're just gonna start getting with the group. So we had 10 guys in Desiree, all different types of bikes. Two-stroke 100s all the way up to two-stroke 250s, four-stroke 450s, 400s, 300s, 250s, all the jazz.
I love this trail. I've never been here before. That's awesome.
Yeah. Everybody pretty hyped right there. Pretty good time. This is my buddy Chris on his X-Trainer 300. It's a beta. I think it's a pretty new model, 1 or 2 years old. He is absolutely loving this bike coming off a WR 450. Way more confident, carries way more pace. I think this is a much better woods weapon bike than the WR, and it's still street legal, so like what a cool combo. I rode it a little bit, if you stick around until later. Super smooth, got E-start, pretty torquey on the bottom end, it's a 300. I would like to ride it more to get a really good review of it, but yeah, check out these drop-offs. Pretty good, pretty good. And we're just out here ripping. This trail was super flowy, tons of different terrain. There's some wide open sandy stuff, wide open dirt stuff, really tight narrow sand and dirt. I mean, you name it. The scenery was beautiful. I'd ride the 990 out here, but I wouldn't go any bigger than an adventure bike personally. Even the adventure bike would be tighter. This stuff here would be an absolute ride on the 990, but some of the stuff that gets a little tighter around the start of the trail, if you go clockwise, I think we are actually going counterclockwise here, and then we go back towards clockwise. And here I'll show you why I think that this should only be a 24-inch trail. I'm leading here, I believe, or I'm trying to catch somebody, but yeah, I'm pushing it for sure. That's pretty tight there. And there's like a few instances later, you get into some of these little sapling gardens, and I clipped, both handlebars on little trees going through them more than once, so I don't see how a four-wheeler or anything can make it through here besides like maybe these parts here. And yeah, this is like side-by-side territory, or I think maybe snowmobile trail or something. There was a sign, I just don't know what it is. But yeah, I don't think side-by-sides actually ride this because it's not washboarded out really bad. I rode Little Man's T this weekend on the 990 with Stoner Nick and his T7, and it was terrible washboard. I don't know if that's the side-by-sides, I'm commenting if you guys know what causes all that washboarding, and it was terrible. We basically rode none of the two-track, we just stayed on the single track as much as we could, which is why we went there anyway, but it like really forced us to stick to the single track.
Morning.
Alright, so the second part of this video, these two guys showed up a little bit late. So we decided to roll again with them. They drove pretty far to come out here and ride with us, and I worked with them, and we made a deal that if they came and ride trails with us, I would go and ride motocross with them. So if you guys you want to see, it's gonna be rough. I've never been on a motocross track ever, so I'm gonna do it. If I can somehow get my truck back together and swing it before this weekend, I'll go ride Log Road with them. They invited me already. I don't know if that's possible or not. I might go ride with Nick again, do a T7 ride or something. I just can't say for sure what I'm doing until I get my truck together, or don't. But yeah, they were plenty fine. They're a little sloppy right here, but they're getting their timing down and everything. They've ridden trails before, it's just been a really long time. They've been on track for a long time. And so once they get their timing down later in the day, they were fast. I couldn't get away from them or nothing. They were right on my tail the whole day. I led, I think just because I do more trail riding, I guess, than them. But yeah, look at Gavin. He's getting after it. All the wheel spin, never gave up. Atta boy. Here we go. And yeah, we get into, this is the other direction of the trail. Down in here it gets a little bit tighter, and you'll kind of see just a four-wheeler would be cumbersome. I think you could get through most of this stuff pretty easy, but there's definitely some tighter sections. So future videos, be on the lookout. Going to be a motocross video coming at some point. That ought to be hilarious. And then there's going to be the 990 video at Little Manistee with Nick and the T7 and my buddy Joel on his KTM 1090. We're out there just riding single track in the sand. Went through a little bit of mud, hit some washboard, just had a great time. Never met that guy before, so we just linked up on Instagram, decided to do an 80B bike ride, and it worked out awesome. So keep an eye out for that. I got the winter recap video. That'll be something else also. I crashed twice on the same ride to work once, still rode to work, and then rode the bike home later that day. But yeah, it should be interesting there. And, too soon, Junior. Too soon, Junior. We're out of here. YZ250X strong. Keep pushing. Yeah. So here's some tighter stuff. How would most four-wheelers make it through here while having fun? This just looks like it would be terrible on a four-wheeler. And it's so good on a dirt bike. Just let us have that on four-wheelers. But yeah, here we go, some wide open sand. Shred. Got some junk tires on this ride. Good tires. IRC MB5 Evos. You guys like those tires, let me know. They should be good in the Michigan sand, I would think. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But I don't know. We'll see. They got some, obviously, they look mean as hell, so they look the part. That's all that matters. Yep. Beautiful scenery this day. Sun shining through the woods. Oh, yes. Solid. Alright, well, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. There's some crashes, there's some hill climbs, all different kinds of stuff. If you guys are liking the videos, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. There's an Adventure Jeff Facebook page, there's an Instagram page. Comment, let me know what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, and keep your eyes peeled for future videos. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you later.
What do you think of that?
That's pretty fun.
You're moving pretty good. Yeah.
Damn. Woo.
You moving pretty good?
I can't use my clutch.
Why?
Pulled it in the parking lot, and I look and some of the strings are breaking on my clutch lever.
Oh shit.
So I'm trying to use no clutch.
Yeah, that. Whippersnapper.
That thing sounds cool.
Oh, your clutch is crazy. He's up.